I think it's time to stop fucking around, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the primary requirement of a government is to protect its citizens and provide us with security. Do you feel more secure under this government, this is the Labour government I'm talking about here in England, or the previous government under the Conservatives? Because they all cut the crap out of the defence budget. Instead of going up, it's gone down, even though they paid lip service to what Donald Trump required of NATO countries, that we would increase our defence spending. So what they're going to say is, well, we haven't actually decreased it because we're keeping it at something like 2.6%. But they have decreased it because they haven't increased it because of fucking inflation. You know, basic economics, and I'm not a fucking economist by a long stretch of the imagination. Well, we've got a problem. November 26th, the budget comes down. She is going to cut the shit out of our defence budget. They've already been asked to find a £2 billion reduction in defence spending, when they should be increasing the defence budget and cutting other fucking budgets like overseas aid. Stop it altogether, except for dire emergencies like the tragedy of the hurricane that hit Jamaica over the weekend. And I feel for everybody over there, by the way, anybody in Jamaica who is listening to me. God bless you, and I hope you're safe. And that was a terrible, terrible thing that happened, one of nature's, and we will give them help. I don't mind doing things like that. But as for wasting it on fucking overseas aid to other countries that don't need it, we can't afford it. Just stop it, and we can save £10 billion, put another £5 billion into the defence budget, and make sure our fucking nuclear deterrent works. Make sure those missiles in those nuclear submarines, that cost an arm and a leg to keep out in the sea because they're quite old now, make sure the fucking missiles work properly. Because every day Russia is threatening the West with nuclear retaliation. She has no more weapons in her arsenal except the lots of drones, but so do we. But she keeps using the nuclear threat, and we sit back and go, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If we attack Russia because of the Ukraine war, then it'll be the Third World War. And we have prevaricated, and that those poor people of Ukraine suffer terribly. It's appalling. And NATO, shame on you. And the United Nations, again, shame on you. And don't look at it and don't watch it. I've watched it, and it really, really upset me. It's the genocide. This is a proper genocide that's taking place in southern Sudan. My God, it's absolutely appalling. The murdering, the raping, the killing, and there's even satellite photographs on the streaming media. Don't look at them. They are upsetting. I've never seen anything like it. And what is happening in South Sudan is a terrible tragedy. The government fighting the opposition party, who are the terrorists. Where are they getting all this weaponry from? And these guys go in with a bloodlust and they kill indiscriminately. Most of the deaths there are women and children and babies. Don't look at the video. I keep telling you that. I know this is probably going to make some people, I'm going to fucking look at that now. Don't. It's terrible. It shouldn't be on the streaming media services, but I've watched it, and I hope they take it down. It's fucking terrible. And what has the United Nations done about it? Where are all the demonstrators, these pro-Palestinian idiots who are out there demonstrating about that war, okay, and not this one? You should be demonstrating out there against these terrible governments in the Sudan, and the United Nations should be doing something about it, but they're doing fuck all, because they sit in their big offices in New York and they don't give a shit. And the rest of the African nations, they don't give a shit either, because look what's happening in Nigeria, the killing of Christians. It's okay. You can kill Christians, you can't kill fucking Muslims, who are the ones who are killing the Christians, by the way. And that's going to say, oh, you're all fucking racist. God almighty. It's not racist to notice black and Asian people are overrepresented on TV ads, by the way, which they are. And even a lot of black people are saying it now. It's quite ridiculous here in the UK and right across the Western world. We've become so fucking, woke. It just makes me angry. And I'm not fucking racist in the slightest. I'm not misogynistic. I'm not any of those things that I get accused of. I'm just a simple guy doing a simple job, talking to you here and on this Wednesday morning and putting forward my views that are all researched. There's not one word of a lie in any of this. It's all absolutely true. We have got a problem in the UK, and this government are the wrong government to try and sort it out because they have no fucking plans in action whatsoever. I don't know what this government's plan of action is on illegal immigration. That is our biggest problem because the cost to the UK taxpayer is mind-blowing. £145 a day per illegal. £145. Can you imagine, to my fellow pensioners, good morning to you, by the way, I love you all, if you got £145 a day, not fucking week, a day, work it out. I mean, that's going to be quite nice, isn't it, eh? You're going to be quite well off. You'll be able to get the new car, sell your old house and buy a fucking big one. That's how much it's costing you and I, the British taxpayer, because believe it or not, I'm still paying taxes. I'm still paying my full whack of the rates and get shitty letters from my local council, which I've now sorted out. It was an inadvertent mistake, but boy, they don't fuck around. They're threatening you with fucking legal action. You'll have to go to court and we'll fine you and put you in jail and put you in the stocks and fucking, I don't know what. I mean, it's just ludicrous. It's like those shitty letters you get from the BBC about your fucking licence fee. And they put on this all this shit on TV that's virtually unwatchable, apart from one program I watch, and I will recommend, is University Challenge. I love that program. But I could watch it on another media now, I've learned, and I may very well do that and just stop paying the licence fee. At the moment, I still pay it, so fuck. 16 odd pound a month I pay for a fucking BBC licence fee, and there's nothing on there that I watch. I mean, the main fucking program's absolute shite. The BBC Radio 4 has some good programs on there occasionally. My wife is an avid Radio 4 listener, and I listen to some of the programs that she recommends. But the rest of it is total fucking rubbish. We have got a problem in the UK. We've got to address it sooner rather than later. The pot is, it's ready to burst open. The British public, you and I, okay? The British public, we are getting tired of being treated like bloody idiots, like fucking lemmings. Oh, you'll do as we say, because we can do anything we like Ed Miliband and his net zero. So here we are in the UK with all these natural resources, and what do? We're the highest. We pay more for our fucking electricity and gas and oil than any other country in the EU. How about that? Thank you, Ed Miliband. Really appreciate that. And thank you to this Labor government that are fucking up our country. You know, they always come into power and they always fuck up the economy. They are the world's worst at economics. I am the world's worst at economics. I mean, goodness me, if you got any financial advice from me over the years, you would have lost a fortune just like I have on 2 occasions. But anyway, that was my own choice. And I'm the one, I admit, I fucked up big time. But I'm trying to put that right now at 84. And I think I might make my first million by the end of, maybe the end of the century. Then I'll be fine. Mind you, by the end of the century, you need £1 million a fucking year to live in the UK? What with the fucking amount of fucking tax we pay? And I see some guy on the media this morning, some young guy, I don't like it in the UK, so I'm going to leave the country. Well, fuck off. If you can't stand it here, fuck, where are you going to go? Going to go to Australia? Yeah, great country, love it. Fuck me. Talk about expensive, go to Australia. Even more expensive. And not everything is paved with gold over there, buddy. Not everything is paved with gold. But people who whinge about the UK really piss me off. This is a fucking amazing country. It will be great again. We're getting pushed up against the wall. Don't back the British into a fucking corner as people have found to their fucking sorrow over many hundreds of years. We're still here and we're the majority. We're still the majority, and all the wonderful people that I see on these streaming media platforms, particularly TikTok, which does an amazing job, by the way. I think TikTok is the greatest streaming media out there. That's my opinion. I think it's wonderful. And some of the conversations I see and some of the memes that come out and I watch are fantastic. And really truthful and honest and stuff you don't see in the fucking mainstream media, which is useless in England. And right across the world, actually, the mainstream media, very left-leaning and useless. And the papers sometimes, headlines that should be there aren't there, or they're put on that page number 10. Nobody ever reads a real paper, do they? It's all on streaming now. Look, I love you all. It's Wednesday, and I want you all to take care. Look after yourself, have good health, and stay healthy. And thank you all for the views and everything. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.